Okay, good morning class. So at this point I ask you to do the grade 8 geometry dealing with quadrilaterals. Now last year, okay, you guys are grade 9. So last year, since the book we are using is approaching the topic as if you had grade 8 quadrilateral practice, which you didn't. Okay, and you know of COVID and all of those things, and of the first term that we only dealt with primary school work. Okay, because of those factors, we didn't look at quadrilaterals, and the department's requirement is not quadrilaterals for you anyway at this level. Okay, so I've decided to move it to grade 9. Okay, in all. However, it's from a grade 8 textbook. Okay. So when I gave you this this worksheet to do on Thursday or Friday, was it? Thursday. I've realized that we can't go straight into it. We have to take a step back to proceed a bit faster later on. So we're looking at the grade 8 geometry, dealing with quadrilaterals on page 17 of our workbook. However, I've asked you to do a few pages, no? I've asked you to do page 16 and 17 and 18. Only 2 pages. Alright. So 16 and 18. Sorry, 17 and 18. So here we are told that ABCD is a parallelogram. So if something is a parallelogram, 4 things comes to mind. What are the 4 properties? Opposite, 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel. And the last one is that the angles bisect each other. So if they tell you something is a trapezium, you must know one thing comes to mind. If they tell you it's a rectangle, a rhombus, 6 things comes to mind. They tell you it's a square, 7 things come to mind. Okay, not you. And that's what the picture I sent to the group most. Did you write it from there, my girl? Girlfriend, said yo. Who said yo? You said yo. Did you write from the group what I've sent as a photo? Yes, so those things must come to mind. Okay, otherwise we're going to lose you guys. No? You must know these things. And a fair exam question could be, give the 7 properties of a square for 7 marks. That's a fair question to ask. Right, here we go. We are told that ABCD is a parallelogram. Calculate with reason. That's a little closer to. It says calculate with reason. Calculate with reason the unknown angles indicated by x and y. So this is how we answer this. So we say x is equal to 118. Y. Opposite angles equal in parallelogram. That's what you write. Or you can write 2 pairs of opposite angles equal in a parallelogram. Okay. Go for it. Leave the phone. What are you busy with on the phone? What? Don't you have this book with us last year? Honestly now? Tell me I'm talking. Do you have this book on last year? Okay, it's fine. Right, people, y is equal to what? 62. Y, opposite angles equal in parallelogram. Also note that I populate the diagram. I write the information in on the diagram. Right, that is number 1. Let's go to number 2. Number 2 says the length of AD. What's the length of AD? So AD is equal to 16 millimeters. Why? Opposite sides equal in parallelogram. You can't just say opposite sides are equal. You can't just say properties of a parallelogram. You must say what I'm writing there. Or 2 pairs of opposite sides equal in a parallelogram. Yes, Michael? So do you first do the No, we can go straight. Listen, whatever I'm writing here is acceptable. Okay. So you can just write. You don't have to say it's parallel and all. No. That's why I say, man, when they say it's parallel, those properties comes to mind. Pops in there. Back. There around. And we only write down what we use. You understand? Otherwise you're going to write it. For nothing. What else do we know? CD. CD is 32. Why CD 32? Opposite sides equal in parallelogram. Right. Will you guys understand? Easy does it. No? No stress, no fuss. No? And now you guys are going to do good in this part of the world. No? Geometry is our favorite, not so? Yes. And why is it girly? We also say geometry is our favorite, playing musical chairs. Yes, why are you at the back? Why are you sit here? Because I don't smell nice today. I smell gross? How was I of you? Now tonight I cry with non-stop and the wife don't know why. How is it help me? People, ABC is a rhombus. 6 properties comes to mind. I'm going to draw it here so it makes sense. Whoops. Dangerous thing, no? But rather right here. Right. People are rhombus. A rhombus is a tilted square. Parallelogram is a tilted rectangle. Right, let's go for it. There's 6 properties here. I think so. Right, go for it. I think yes. Go. First one. Anybody? Call it up. Opposite angles are equal. That's 1. 2 pairs of opposite. Opposite sides of pairs. Yes, absolutely. You're saying it right. I heard it wrong. Angles add up to 360. They're boring. That is all quads is 360. So don't say that again. Okay. Third, number 3. Diagonals bisect each other. Nice. Adjacent sides are equal, which means to say all the sides are equal, not so. Yo, that is how much now? 5, no? 1 more. 2 more. It is. That's number 5. Yeah, 2 more. 2 more. Yes, she's looking from the page. Nice. Ach nee man, nou zit hij al. Next. Good try. It comes from, listen, it comes from the photo I've seen to the group. The diagonal bisect the vertex angle. Don't you know that one? No, nice, write it down. The diagonal bisects the vertex angle. So that angle and that angle is the same. This angle and that angle is the same. That angle and that angle is the same and. The diagonals bisect the vertex angle. There's only 2 shapes in which that is the case. A square and a rhombus. With both the angles bisect the vertex angle. Okay, 2 shapes. Then there's 3 shapes that has the last property which nobody mentioned yet. Who can say this one? Without looking down, who can say it? I give you 5 rate. Let's see. Who can say it? Without looking down? You already looked down, so you're out. Myra, you're out. You're looking down. Nobody. Huh? You don't know where to look down on? Nice. Suppose I look down on the photo on the phone. Right. Yes? No. Sorry? No. Yes, Jessica. No. Yes. No. What? No.
The angles by 50 angles.
No. What? Now you're looking down. Yes. Right, nobody. Right. Somebody's saying that vaguely, but it's going to look down, that the angles bisect each other at 90 degrees. There are three shapes. Listen. There are three shapes that this is evident. There are three shapes that this is evident. Okay? Without looking down for 5 minutes. One of the shapes is a rhombus. What's the other two? Squares? What? There are three shapes where that's the case. With that the angles are perpendicular. A rhombus, square, and a kite. Okay.
So another question,
Right, we will see later. Right. People, listen. Those are the properties of a rhombus. Yes. Too quick, man. I got many things to say. Yes. Okay, we got all the properties already. Right. Here we go. People, the question says, number 1. The unknown angles indicated by x and y. X is equal to 60. Y. Opposite angles equal in rhombus. There we go. 60. Rhombus. No. Right. Relax your bones. Relax your bones. What do you want to write? Or B. Now what if the next person that's marking your work doesn't know what or B is?
No, so you will tell the other teachers.
Or in B, yes. Right, number 1. Y is equal to what? 120. Y? Opposite angles equal in rhombus. No, not or B. There's not. I don't know if that's acceptable here. I won't accept it. That's like cheating. Right. People, number 2. Number 2 says the length of AD, DC, CB. They're all equal to what? 13. Why? All sides equal in rhombus. Right, verstaan julle? Right. Let's move on with our lives. Right? People, they ask you, we are told here that ABCD is a square. 7 properties are evident in a square. Who can tell me what is the 7? The first one? All sides are equal. Nice. That's number 1. Right. Don't look down, there might be another. Sorry? All angles in 90 degrees. Just call it out, you don't have to put up your hand. Angles bisect each other, nice, yes. There's something that must be added there. But the angles bisect. The angles is 90 degrees, yes. All the angles, yes. 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 That the angles bisect the vertex angles.
45 degrees.
At 40, nice. Yes. One more.
The angles are equal.
There we go. The angles are equal in length. So there we go. A, B, C, D. So AC is equal to BD. Also, when somebody said that the diagonals bisect each other, you have to say that the diagonals bisect each other equally. Why? Because that is why I got those two. Why? Because if the diagonals are equal, if both diagonals are equal, and they're bisecting each other, then they are bisecting each other equally. You understand? So, with that in mind, let's answer these questions. Right, number 1. The unknown angles indicated by x and y. X is equal to y, which is equal to 90. Y. Vertex angle equals 90 in a square. You can write SQ. That you can show it in square. Yes.
Y equal to y.
Both is 90. So you can say x equal to 90, vertex angle equal to 90 in a square. Then you can say y is equal to 90, vertex angle equal in a square. Equal to 90 in a square. Because it's the same angle and it's the same reason, that's why I write it once. Okay. Number 2. What can we say about number 2? The length of AD, DC, and CB. They are all equal to 3 centimeters. Why? All sides equal in a square. Okay. Otherwise, you can write AD is equal to 3 centimeters. All sides equal to the square. DC is equal to 3 centimeters. All sides. And CB is equal to and so on. Will you guys understand? You're right. Let's go to page 18. People, there's a kite. A kite. Okay. Just take this a bit down here. Yes?
Can't you turn the kite like?
That kite did? You can do anything you want. Okay. People, 5 properties of a kite. Diagonals bisect at 90 knots. Diagonals cuts at 90. 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal. Yes. Another one. Yes. Nice. 1 pair of opposite angles are equal in a kite. And it's those 2. Sorry?
A kite is quadrilateral with 2 pairs of adjacent sides.
I think you're looking for the wrong document. Yes.
Angle AC is bisect angle.
Angle, if here's A, B, C, D, what do you say?
They bisect the angle.
That is O. Then OA is equal to OC. Why? Whoops. OA is equal to OC. Why? Because one diagonal bisects the other in a cut. And how do you mind? Why do you think I couldn't have written 2 strokes through there and 2 strokes through there? I've already have a marking with 2 strokes. If I had marked the 2 strokes, then that means to say that the length of AD and AO has to be the same. You understand? That is why it's marked differently there. Yes, Michael, the last one.
They are not parallel.
Oh no! Are you kidding? Then you are absolutely correct. They're not parallel. Nice, they're not parallel. You see, we are listing the properties. We're not listing not the properties. Okay. Otherwise, you can say a lot of things. No. We can say that is not a circle. You understand? That is not a trapezium. That is not many. People, one more. Then don't even say it about the kite adding up to 360, please. All quadrilaterals add up to 3. What? Otherwise, you're going to start saying, but all quads have 4 sides. Like, this is a given. Yes, Jessie.
The eggnog catch at 90.
Ach nee, my kind, hy was nummer 1. Dat is the first one. Come, last one. Dot.
B also and equal to OD.
No.
Say the other angle.
Now we want the 5 ring. 5 ring for the last one. Right. What's the last room?
Look at she's looking down.
Right, looking down, go on. Yes.
One diagonal bisect the other angle.
Girlfriend, that we. One diagonal?
Bisect the other angles of BO equals to
PO?
equals to OD.
PO? Nah, wrong. Yes. You looking down. Go on. Right, here we go. One diagonal bisect its vertex angles. You see that angle there? Is equal to that angle there? How much I know what dot is? I could have had this angle there is equal to this angle there. And that angle is equal to that angle. So that rule is one diagonal bisect its vertex angles.
So isn't that what I just said?
Now you are saying about AD. AD is not a
No, sir.
O.
Yes, sir.
OD.
OB.
OB. If you say OB, then that is OB. If you're referring to that angle there, it's OBA and OBC.
So I said BO equals to B.
No, but BO is a line, not O. You see, you're getting confused. It's OBA and OBC, and not only O. You understand? Nice. So this 6, 5. I must even say 5. So what can we say here? Wat kan ons hier sê? X is equal to 1/3 y. 1 pair of opposite side angles, yes. Angles equal. Right. The length of AD. AD 8 centimeters. Why? 2 pairs of opposite. 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal. BC 6 centimeters. Why? 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal. There we go. Easy does it, no? Right. Let's carry on with our lives and move away from our X, no? So are we ready for that there at the back? Are you laughing? Right. People, here we are told that PQR is a parallelogram. 4 things are to do. What are the 4 things? 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel, 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal, 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal, and the angles bisect each other. Those 4 come to mind. Right. So we are told that PT is equal to TS, which is equal to SR. Right, so ready mark. And TS is 7. Calculate with reason the sides of PQR is. So PQR is. Okay. So people, we know that SR is equal to 17 millimeters. Why? It's given. So that's 70. So PQ is equal to 70. Why? 2 pairs of opposite sides equal in parallelogram. Can you see that, people? So for QR, I need to know what PS is. Not so? Yes?
Let's say you just put the statement and you don't put the region, how much more can you lose?
Lose half the marks. You see, in geometry, it's not only about having the right angle. It's about your argument, your logic. Okay. PS is equal to PS 140. 140 millimeters. Why? PT is equal to 70, that was given. Okay? So QR is 140 millimeters. Why? 2 pairs of opposite sides equal in a parallelogram. There we go. Okay? Any confusion? Number 18. I. Here we are told that ABCD is a kite. 5 things comes to mind. What are the 5? 2 pairs of adjacent sides are equal. 1 pair of opposite sides are equal. Diagonals are perpendicular to each other. 1 diagonal bisects its vertex angles. What's the third one? The fourth one? I did say bisect. 1 diagonal bisects the other. Right. Then we are told that CD is 6, AB is 8, angle A is 60, angle C is 80. Calculate the length of the unknown sides and the size of the angle it calculates. Right. Let's go with the sides first. So BC is going to be 6 centimeters. So BC is 6 centimeters wide. 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal in a kite. Did I say kite earlier?
No.
No. You see, I would have lost them all. What's wrong with me? Kite. Sorry about that. Please don't keep it against me. Right. Right. AD is equal to 8 centimeters. Why? 2 pairs of adjacent sides